Good evening. Behind us are 156 members of a reunion glee club, all of whom are graduates of the United States Military Academy, and all of whom, while they were here as cadets, were in the Cadet Glee Club. They're here to perform a concert for you tonight. This is our first ever Glee Club reunion. Tomorrow our breakfast is at 7:30 in Eisenhower Hall, down where Eisenhower Hall was and is. For those older folks, it's down there, you know, in the cadet area. Eisenhower Hall. At 8:30 we're going to go to our first practice session. It's going to take us about 10 to 15 minutes to walk over to the music building because we're going to walk over. Then we have a joint session in Ike Hall, and we will have supper at 1900 hours, 7 o'clock. You were given a bag, a tote bag tonight. In your bag, you've got a shirt, a binder with the sheet music in it. Bring the binder to the rehearsal. We will probably use the binders in the concert on Sunday, just to be sure. Thank you very much.
Singing in the restaurant. Fritz is playing away, and we're singing the Armed Forces medley. And unbeknownst to us, a wedding party had come in and started joining in the singing. And then all of a sudden, one of the people within the wedding party started to gravitate over towards us as we finished the Armed Forces medley.
It's the fighter pilot in him. He doesn't care what crowd he joins.
And he was participating and singing with us. Only later did we find out that he was an Air Force grad, and he sung in the chapel choir at the Air Force Academy. It just goes to show you how infectious the music is once you start. And people all around you start joining in and participating in some way with the singing.
coming out of the dining room, and I hear a piano playing World War II. Of course, it's Fitz, who plays as well as he ever did. Incredible. A lot of people singing and having a great time.
Golf outing in the morning, registration in the afternoon, cocktail party that ended up going to the hotel there with a headliner's concert at the bar and a piano recital and rehearsal in the dining room.
Some of the grads have said, this is better than my class reunions. This is the best event I've ever attended at West Point. And we haven't even started singing yet. So the moment of truth is going to come in about 45 minutes, you know, when we get in front of the rehearsal people and start actually singing.
I can tell you last night from the rehearsal we had, no supervision, that it sounded kind of rocky at first and ended up being pretty good.
We're ready to go. We're ready to go. It's breakfast Friday morning and we're ready to roll out and start our first rehearsals. Here. We will break in the middle of the morning and we will switch rooms, right? Right. Because the acoustics in the two rooms we're going to use are different, so we are going to switch the rooms. That means those on the third floor go to the second, those on the second floor go to the third. I was a coming first sergeant. Okay, so that's it. And then we're going to go back to Eisenhower Hall for lunch in Benny's Lounge over there. And then the afternoon rehearsal is in Eisenhower Hall in the theater. And the Arvin Gym tour will leave from Eisenhower Hall when we're ready, whenever we're done. The question was, are we doing the obstacle course today?
Alright, it's great to have you all here. We've been looking forward to this for a long time. In the two sections, I will work the pieces that I'm conducting on the concert. Bill, if you work the pieces that he's conducting on the concert, we'll plow through them as quickly as we can. We'll see where we stand. Exactly, we'll start putting things together.
While we were doing warm-ups, Connie told us this really funny story. This event took place early in her time with the Glee Club. An upperclassman, a former West Point football player, auditioned for Glee Club and sang with them for about a year. During their group warm-up, Connie had him doing some stretches, and when it came to the neck rolls, she asked them to be especially self-aware and joked, "I don't want anybody going to sick call tomorrow saying they injured themselves at Glee Club." A huge, deep voice from the back of the room shot back with, "Ma'am, if I got hurt at Glee Club, I wouldn't tell anybody."
Constance asked who hadn't sung the World War II medley, and one of the older gentlemen here said that he hadn't, whereupon I commented that that was because we hadn't had the war yet.
But it's just a great one-liner, and it really kind of set the tone for the week. I mean, for these 3 days, we've had a great time.
Well, we started out with a combined warm-up for about 15 minutes. First of all, it was just great to finally have everybody together and in one room and to see the enthusiasm, but you also hear it in the voices, so that was great. Basses and baritones went upstairs to work with Bill Cosby on parts on the pieces that he's conducting. Tenors and women stayed down here with me. We did the same for the pieces that I am conducting on the concert. It's Bill's job and my job to make you sound good. It's your job to make the two of us look good, okay?
Seeing everybody in our first rehearsal all together and doing some discovering how many parts we were singing wrong all those years. 3.
The corps ahead is saluted with eyes up, thanking our God that we of the corps are treading where they of the corps have trod.
We've got some kazoos for those who had trouble doing that. We got a lot to do.
This is the Army, Mr. Jones. No private rooms or telephones.
Make sure I'm doing don't hit, okay? It's not, it can't be this.
So how'd it go?
Went very well. Went very well. We're having a good time.
We're taking a short break now and trading places. So I'll do Berries and Basses, the same songs I just worked the tenors on, and the opposite will be going on upstairs. It sounds great. It sounds very energetic, energized. In fact, I just had the question, comparing the sound, what I'm hearing as a conductor, with mature voices as compared to the young cadets that I'm used to working with. And my comment was, it's great to have the fully mature sound. The fabulous thing about the singing voice is that it reaches its peak when we're in our 50s. And anyone who's singing healthily can go on singing for decades after that. So it's a great sound. I think it's going to be wonderful.
It feels like coming back to home, to come back to sing with the Glee Club. My favorite memory today would be stumbling through the same stuff I stumbled through 30-some years ago.
Thoroughly enjoying this reunion, and in particular the conductors, both of whom have just unbelievable energy and knowledge, and it's we're really enjoying. We're from the Colonel Schempf era, and of course we have great love and admiration for him. And these two are carrying on the tradition very nicely. I'm really happy about that.
Of all the reunions, class reunions, everything else, the one that always seemed to be missing was Glee Club reunions. It's really nice to be able to see that no matter what the year group or everything, there's a nice thread that runs through the whole thing where the Glee Club is the core of what they really seem to enjoy about the Academy.
I haven't sung since I graduated 30 some odd years ago, and it's great to be back with a bunch of guys that like to sing, and I'm having a great time.
But having a wonderful time to see so many people so enthused about coming and singing together and exchanging stories.
Most of them true.
Most of them true.
It's been very familiar and very much the same that I'm familiar with, that I remember, and yet it's almost totally different. We never performed with a band, we never performed with 3 different conductors, we never performed with this many voices, so I think we're in for a lot of nostalgia, but at the same time, I think we're in for creating something totally new.
The thing that I'm sorry about, I didn't bring my wife along on this, because I've been talking to more 66 members when I was the OIC. My wife was their favorite female, I think.
And I think this is a wonderful opportunity to bring the Glee Club together. The voices sound the same to me. I mean, we're all trying very hard to do well, and I'm sure it will go off well.
Getting back together with my classmates and my friends from the Glee Club through all these years has been an absolute joy, and as I've described to many friends, a hoot. It's been a challenge to rehearse, keep our voices in tune and in practice, but also to keep the emotions under control. So it's been a real challenge. And I told my granddaughter that she's not allowed to look at me during the concert because I'll cry. So I may not even make it even if she doesn't look at me.
I'm kind of a Glee Club videographer this week. People are all asking me whether I'm getting any time to sing. Yes, I'm running around, but I am singing also. I just can't believe I'm back here having Bill Cosby and my friends singing with me.
How many people remember the chorus? All right.
While we wait for their passing tread.
You want to not hum when you hear the pitch. You want to do that in your mind's ear. Yeah, audiate it.
I didn't realize a lot of you have not sung that before.
No.
Right, okay, so, all right. So you'll learn it with the correct notes.
This is the Army, Mr. Jones. No rider rooms or telephones. You had your breakfast in bed before, but you won't have it there anymore. This is the Army, Mr. Green.
Words right together.
We like the barracks nice and clean. You had a housemaid to clean your floor, but she won't help you out anymore.
This afternoon we go over to I Call. We're on the stage at the theater. It'll be the first time we put all 156 voices together in song. I think it'll be exciting.
What are we doing this afternoon?
I don't know. I think we're going to rehearse as a group. This morning we're doing 2 sections here in the old band building, and we're going to go back over to Eisenhower Hall. I think I'll put it all together.
Some of my very best friends during my tenure at West Point were in the Cadet Glee Club and are here today, many of whom I hadn't seen for 30 or 40 years. Wow. So this is a great experience for us. I've often described the Glee Club as the most eclectic group of cadets that exists, but certainly the most fun.
I didn't come back from my class's 40th reunion, which was last year, but when I heard that the Glee Club was going to have a reunion, I couldn't resist the opportunity to come back because I had a great time in the Glee Club, and I really loved singing for Colonel Schimpf. What a musician! And as I go through much of the music today, I can still feel him directing me.
We're going to videotape the concert Sunday night. We're getting the audio feed from the band. They have their sound production people coming out. We'll use that audio feed to put on the DVD. Tom and Bill Taylor, class of 70, will be videoing videotaping the concert on Sunday. The forehead is saluted with eyes up, thanking our God, that we of the corps are treading where they of the corps have trod.
On the stage, it feels a little dead without the choral shell behind it. But when Bill is conducting and I'm in the audience, that's where the sound is really happening, and it's beautiful.
That's why you're seeing so many smiles and great expressions on faces out there when people walk in and listen. So that's, the thing we were talking about. You cannot always tell right where you are, so just rely on singing well, which is what everybody's doing. I think it's going to be great.
To claim the title of United States Marine. First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the Army was rolling along. Proud of all we had done, fighting till the battle's won, and the Army was rolling along. There is high, high, hey, the Army's on its way. Count off the days on a strong. Wherever we go, you will always know that the Army was rolling along.
Ready, and
A bunch of frightened rookies were listening, filled with awe. They listened while the sergeant was laying down the law.
Now we're going to do that until you audiate that pitch, and we come in on a unison pitch. All right, so sing two. Just sing two, nothing else. We're narrowing. That only took about 2.5 seconds.
That's bracketing for all you former field artillery types.
I was working with a group in Rockland County last week, and they said the men started jabbering over on one side. I said, "Come on, he goes, no, you don't understand. We had about 6 parts happening over here. We got it down to 4 now." So all right, you've still got that pitch in your ear. He's not going to play it again. You've got it in your ear. Don't hum it. We're going to do this a cappella because I really want them to know that. Check. Did I prepare this note? Am I going to nail two? If I'm not certain I'm going to nail it, here's how I sing it. Fall.
And everybody knows Ruth Ann, right?
You know my dad.
Ruth Ann Ship, who played for the club for
21 years.
Did you really?
Yeah.
21 years.
It's all right, I grew up with the club. Audience right here in this choir right now who have served our nation, and it is really a privilege to be part of that group, to have been part of this academy, to serve this wonderful country, and to sing for it. There is no fun without music, and there is no music without fun, and that's what we're doing. We're having a great time here. We're very grateful to Tara for president. Forget it, Hillary.
One of our favorite songs when we were doing attitude adjustment after a concert was a song called Blood on the Risers, the story of a young paratrooper that had a really bad day. And so I've been sitting here recalling the words because, kind of like a designated driver for 58 and 59 years, I was the guy that was the steward of the words. I had to stay sober enough to lead the rest of the people in singing it. And I think I've just about done it with some help from my classmate Tom Russell here. And we look forward to singing it at the party.
We had about 15 people try out for one portion of Coming In on a Wing and a Prayer. I think we did an excellent job selecting a balanced group which allows female presentation and also male presentation. We'll have balanced 4-person groups for half of each of the. Each group will handle half of the solo, which I think is really a great way to present it. It's a change from what we've done in the past, but I think it's right on target. The rest of the people tried out for solos. I think they're all with the World War II medley, and I think the crowd will really be pleased with how all of it turns out.
My name is Bill Rayford. I'm a member of the class of 1952. During my cadet days, I had the honor of being the accompanist for the Glee Club for all 4 years and the cadet director in my senior year. It was an honor to have served in those capacities, and I'm delighted to be back this week for a reunion. I believe it's the first reunion of all Glee Club members that I've ever heard about. We're all enjoying it. We're working hard, but it's going to be a good concert.
My name's Jonna Fajardo. I was class of 2001. Surprisingly, I'm the youngest graduate here. The next one up is 1990, and it's really an honor for me to be back here and singing with people like Bill. He's class of 52 and I'm 01, so we span 50 years. And it's an honor to work with him. It's an honor to work with all the classes, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. I got to meet some of the ladies that graduated in the 90s and the 80s, like some of the first women, so we sort of clicked. But I mean, meeting guys like this is just awesome for me.
So you're both war veterans?
Right? We've both been to war a couple times here.
She went to Iraq twice. I only went to Korea once, but I stayed a long time.
Right. I only stayed, what, a year and then a year. So I'm really excited about the concert because we have everyone learned their own style of music. They learned their music at different times. Most of the graduates never sang with women, and a lot of the women we have actually here didn't get a chance to sing with the men because they weren't part of the Glee Club back even when they were first coming in. So I mean, we have a whole bunch of different sounds, great voices across everything. It's like everyone remembers how to sing everything. So it's really, really fun, really exciting.
I think the sound is tremendous.
Well, good.
So tonight we have a party.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Can you do unparalleled Army Team?
Well, I think I probably can, but how about Alma Mater? Or
Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
That was the coldest Army-Navy game I think I've ever been to.
I'd like to welcome all of the participants in the Glee Club reunion. I know we all are excited about this event and believe that we're going to have, know that we're going to have an outstanding concert with the USMA Band at Trophy Point Sunday night.
I'm here representing the leader team at West Point, who truly want to say thank you for coming to West Point. General Hagan back and everybody, who the reason they're not here, let's be honest, they didn't pass their auditions. I mean, think about it. You get to do back here at West Point what you love to do when you were here as a cadet. Not many people can do that. Just don't prove me wrong on Sunday night out there at Trophy Point, okay? Come on, break a leg, you know? I want to thank, on behalf of the West Point Association graduates and the entire academy as a whole, everyone in the room for the simply Herculean effort it took to put this event on. Here I need to mention a few names. First off, Larry Smith, Mary Ellen Pisciuto from my staff, Mike Hart, Alan Salisbury, who's not here tonight, Alan Salisbury cannot be with us, and the ICAL staff, and all of you who traveled from time zones beyond here and many, many, many miles, thank you for coming. Thank you. All right,
before I get into the more formal parts of the evening's events here, first of all, I'd like to ask those people here who were cadets in charge of the Glee Club while they were cadets to stand up. We'd like to see who you are. Where are you? Next, if you were back here, stationed here as an officer, and you were an officer representative or an OIC of the Glee Club, stand up. Then I'd like to recognize those individuals in the audience tonight who accompanied the Glee Club either while they were cadets or civilians, whatever. I know we have a few accompany us in the audience. I'd ask them to stand up. I'm impressed. I really am. All right. But I am going to ask to try to determine what type of character the members of the Glee Club have. And so what I'd like to ask next is I'd like to ask all of those members, graduates, of the Long Gray Line who have walked in the area to stand up. Stay standing, stay standing. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Now, what I'd like to do is I would like to ask those of you who have walked the area for 10 hours or less to sit down. Next, I would like to ask those who have walked 20 hours or less to sit down. Okay, we'll move it up a notch. 30 hours or less. 40 hours or less. 50 hours or less. 90 or less. 100 hours or less. Okay. I'm going to stop and just simply ask the totals now. How many?
I believe 105.
Sit. 110. Sit.
107.
Say again?
107.
107. There you go, you're 3.
160.
To show the family members here tonight the type, the character of the individuals of the Glee Club. I think that showed it very well. If you've been reading our correspondence, you know that there were 3 of us who were members of the reunion coordinating committee. Mike Hart, who I'm going to talk about in a minute, myself, and Alan Salisbury of the class of '58, who wanted to be here but could not be for a very bad reason, actually. Alan had a very severe fire in his house last Saturday, coming or not, but Alan was one of the 3, and people have asked me why he's not here. Where is he? And that's the reason. Was that we have 2 father and son graduate teams singing in this reunion. Right. George and Russell Robertson. Russell is in the class of 82? Okay. And Bob and Bobby, or Bob and Bob Finkenauer, classes of 58 and 83. Where are you guys? As a director of the Association of Graduates, on behalf of the Association of Graduates, I'd like to present Marjorie Shemp with her certificate, making her a friend of West Point. Folks, Let's welcome Ruth Ann Schimpf into the Friends of West Point.
We've honored two distinctive members of the Schimpf family tonight, and I know that we're going to honor one more who would at least consider himself to be an extended member of the Schimpf family. And Bill started out in 1969 as an enlisted man in the band, the USMA Band, and he was recognized by Bill Schimpf for his musical talent, his motivation, and his desire, particularly choral work itself. So, Bill, I'd like to invite you up here as a friend of West Point and receive this special honor, Bill.
We have a lady present tonight whom I think we've all had the opportunity to see in action today. She's the present director of the Cadet Glee Club, and she has had a very successful tenure here in the last few years, leading the Glee Club into the 21st century. And she is now a friend of West Point. Come here, Connie. Let me give you a little history of this reunion, please. A lot of people have asked me how it came about. I was sitting in Colorado Springs last September, and I received an email from a grad that I didn't know, a fellow named Mike Hart, class of 75. And it said, "Dear Mr. Smith, can you help me? I'm trying to put together a reunion for the Glee Club at West Point, and I'm having a little difficulty getting it organized. Then somebody gave me your name and said you might be able to add a little oomph to the process." So I called him up and we had a conversation, and from that came this. We have a group of three that were the organizing committee. Mike Hart, myself, and Alan that I talked about, Alan Salisbury. And each of us had distinct roles. And Mike had all the ideas, and he had all the lists, and all the phone contact stuff, and all of the things that we wanted to do, and he kept driving me nuts. But I certainly want to recognize the talent and the idea and the person that really caused this event to happen. And that's Mike Hart, class of 75. Come up here, Mike. We have a couple of groups tonight that are going to give us a little bit of after-dinner entertainment. They call themselves the Headliners.
We were hoping the familiarity might make up for lack of practice. We want to thank you all for joining us in that 17-part harmony. Now there's a
find out. You need a black trousers? Must check it. There's a
Fits with.
Afternoon rehearsal was great. Sitting out and listening to the overall ensemble sound, it's very impressive. It's a big sound. It's a wonderful sound. It's a real thrill. The awards ceremony was great. In fact, the whole thing with the headliners and were really exciting. And then we were really honored with some great presentations as far as becoming official friends of West Point. That was really a real shock and a real honor to have that happen. And I guess they did some singing also after that back at the hotel. I missed that. I'm too old for that stuff now. So.
Not at any time. Now don't let the air decline. Keep it strong and then just stop. Of the note issues.
And the thing is, now don't forget what we were doing yesterday as far as getting the words together, all right? Just really listen to each other, just like save your voices and really get the words together, right? second day of rehearsals, and we have switched. Once again, we're doing sectionals. We have the tenors downstairs here, and we have the baritones and basses upstairs. We're trying to go back and police up a couple of notes. I know we really don't need to do that, but yeah, maybe we really do need to do that. So we're doing it for Battle Hymn and mainly for the World War II medley right now. And the sound when it locks in is really exciting.
I am a rehearsal accompanist. I have a serious hearing problem. I'm half blind in one eye, and there's no way I'm going to perform in public. But I'm not going to take any chances with the performance. But it's fun for me to do it for rehearsals. That's what I did as a cadet.
Attention, their faces turning red. The sergeant looked them over, and this is what he said. And crown thy good with brotherhood. From sea to shining sea. Truth is marching, 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 truth is marching in the beauty of the lilies. Christ was born across the sea. Said, well done, be thou at peace. All through the ages safely keep the mansions of the Lord.
Things are going really strongly. I think the concert's going to be great. And I'm mostly concerned that this afternoon we just lock in ensemble things and everybody focus on getting some rest, taking good care of their voices, so the performance is just great.
Live, serve, and die, we pray. West Point for thee.
We had this drill where we sang around the piano, and Cosby said, you know, look at each other. And as I was singing for the first time, I looked at these incredible people. This is American history right here. I couldn't sing. I had a lump in my throat. It was an impressive moment. My wife asked me, when's the last time you've had this much fun? I was stuck for an answer. This has been the best.
It's going to be a great show tomorrow, and I'm just on edge waiting to sing. Very proud to be here.
I saw the schedule and I said, oh man, what did I sign up for? It looked like they're going to work us to death, no time for golf. But yesterday was fabulous. 7 hours just went by really, really quick. The most fantastic part of it was the first time we hit a note with 150 some odd people hitting, you know, pretty much the same note. It was pretty awesome.
Guys, I can't tell you how many of you come up to me and said what a great event this is. I second that. I really am pleased with what's happening. And let's sing our hearts out.
Larry has been bugging us every day to donate money to AOG. Saturday morning in their last session, rehearsal session in Eisenhower Hall Ballroom. He comes in, we're all assembled, he gets up in front of us, and he starts in again. And one of the guys, and I don't remember who it was, stands up in the back of the room, waves a $100 bill, and says, Larry, if I give you $100, will you go away? Of course, we all got a big laugh at it.
Next word, just take a breath, just hear your mind. Another breath. slash entire Glee Club repertoire for the last 50 years. A fourth to a fifth, higher than it was really written. What I would suggest seriously is really soft pedal the singing tonight. I would really save what you have right now for your audience tomorrow. And then tomorrow we will officially start trashing the voices on Stars and Stripes. You can go for it. You can go for the high note, whether or not you think you've got it.
Please remember the glorious sound that you're hearing in this space today. This is what you have to remember. Put it in your sensory memory. Because tomorrow, you won't necessarily hear this, but your audience will.
This is fabulous from what I'm hearing. So, my piece of this is pretty easy. The Armed Forces Medley, it's a version that nobody in the band can remember playing. Nobody has done the full introduction and three verses the way you do it. And the arrangement works very, very well for band. And I think you'll find more afternoon that goes together very well. So let's jump right in.
We're the Army and proud of our name. We're the Army and proudly proclaim. First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the Army goes rolling along. Where
a built-in audience. Hopefully there'll be a few extra people because there'll be a lot of interest in something unusual that's happening. Especially since the weather's going to be nice. I think you'll see probably a couple thousand people. So it's good.
Larry, don't hit them for donations, okay?
The whole piece of this concert is pitched as celebrating West Point with the alumni of the Glee Club. And so our music in advance is all really structured around what you heard when you were here. It's actually all marches. But it's a concert. We're really glad that you're here to share the evening with us. Thank you. And looking forward to it. So have a great Wednesday. Thank you.
Tomorrow, I guess the game plan is we're going to meet down here and do some quick warm-ups, but save your voices and get sleep.
I don't have anything else to talk about.
So one of the really special parts of the concert tomorrow evening will be the fact that for the first time, a Glee Club, the Reunion Glee Club, will be performing Mansions of the Lord with the song arranged for band. It was done for this concert. The current Cadet Glee Club has not yet done that, but Warrant Officer Douglas Richard, the USMA Band staff arranger, arranged it specifically for this concert, so it'll be the first time that it's been performed with band. So that's going to be exciting. Oh, it went great today. It sounded wonderful. First of all, we were in a great spot in the ballroom in Eisenhower Hall, which was wonderful because it gave the chorus members the opportunity to hear how terrific it's going to sound. When we get down on Trophy Point, the singers won't have that same terrific acoustic experience as they had here because we're outdoors, but thanks to the choral shell that will be behind them and the sound management by the USMA Band sound staff, the audience will get to hear what we all heard today, so that'll be thrilling.
Give us a beat there. There's a period.
Quiet! On Sunday afternoon, the plan was to have everybody form up for class photos. As soon as they had their photo taken, they were supposed to yell "Beat Navy." This was going to be for a spirit video, which we were making for the Army-Navy game. You would think it'd be pretty easy to do, but it wasn't.
1, 2, 3. Love it.
Perfect.
Oh, what am I doing?
Say "Beat Navy" loud.
Beat Navy!
1, 2, 3.
Beat Navy!
One more time. Together. 1, 2, 3. Beat Navy. One more, come on. 1, 2, 3.
Beat Navy!
One more time, come on. 1, 2, 3.
Beat Navy!
I screwed up. Were you taking 2? I'm sorry. He wanted to take 2. He wanted to take 2. I screwed up. I screwed up. I screwed up.
Not taking a picture.
I'm sorry. I screwed up. He was taking 2 shots.
I'll take one more and then Tom will beat Navy. That's just
My fault.
I want to be an adjutant.
As you were. 1, 2, 3.
Beat Army!
No, it's Beat Navy. Camera, 1, 2, 3.
Beat Navy!
I forgot. They don't remember.
There was 1, 2, 3.
Go like 60! Beat Navy!
Okay, just to Beat Navy, sorry. I'll edit it out, so just do it, Beat Navy. 1, 2, 3.
Black 57! Beat Navy!
Okay, I'll take that out, don't worry.
How many? 2?
We can't have anarchy here. Look at me, sir. 1, 2, 3. Beat Navy, real loud. 1, 2, 3.
Beat Navy!
Good. One more. 1, 2, 3. All serious faces. Happy faces. Much better.
Should I goosey?
No.
Here, Cheryl.
One.
The 87 gal.
1, 2, 3. Beat Navy.
Oh,
One-
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's you right there.
You do want to beat Navy, right?
That's right. Girl. You gotta have that clip. Push up. We got push up for that. The girl needs help.
Now I know why we're losing. Okay.
Nobody else did that either. Needed extra instruction.
1, 2, 3.
Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy!
Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy! Beat Navy!
One of the songs that we're singing today is called Mansions of the Lord, which was written for the recent movie We Were Soldiers. And I've had a really emotional time singing that.
Mansions of the Lord is probably the primary reason that we had this reunion in the first place. This song was originally performed by the West Point Cadet Glee Club as part of the soundtrack for the movie We Were Soldiers. In 2006, the class of '75 had a mini reunion at Fort McNair. One of the out-of-town attendees was Mike Hart. Now, Mike was the class president of the Glee Club when we were firsties. He had recently heard the Cadet Glee Club do Mansions of the Lord, and he had this far-fetched idea of everybody meeting up at West Point for a couple of days and recording a CD. And of course, we all thought that was a good idea because there was no way in hell that was going to happen. But here we are.
It's really been something that's been kind of an idea that I've been tossing around for 2 or 3 years, thinking about it, mostly thinking about the music, and specifically Mansions of the Lord, and wondering what it would have sounded like had our class Glee Club performed that song, and really wanting to do that. And so it began with the idea of getting some guys back together to do that, and what started off was what the thought would have 50 or 60 grads come back from our class and maybe some other classes slightly ahead of us. Ended up with 50 years of classes and 160 graduates or close to it, and just what has turned out to be a pretty amazing and incredible situation.
When the West Pointers talk about the Long Gray Line, it's generally assumed that cadets are inspired by graduates of the past. Well, here's a situation where graduates were inspired by present-day cadets who were, in fact, honoring service members who gave their all in Vietnam, many who were also West Point graduates. So the Long Gray Line is not a one-way street. And this is no new revelation either. I know as a graduate, I always get re-energized when I come up here and see the cadets doing what cadets do.
I'm a little bit less voice today.
Inhale and please. Keep it a steady stream, drop out before it needs to be gone.
I'd like to ask you to join me in just a moment of silence for those brothers, possibly sisters, who are not with us, that were in the Glee Club. What I'd like you to do is, as you remember that person that's special to you as a buddy, say out their name. It doesn't matter if you overlap somebody else, but say out their name. It occurred to me that there were many missing from our formation and that they probably would have loved to have been there. I particularly thought of Frank Rybicki, class of 1966, who I got to know very well, had a lot of fun with. He was always full of joy, full of life. And I thought it was might be appropriate for all of us who remembered friends and comrades that we've lost to just say their names out loud during the rehearsal. So we did that. It evoked a very interesting and emotional response, and I think it honored most of them as they looked down upon us. Start right now.
Well, Jeff Club, Tom Day,
Frank Rybicki,
John
McKillop,
Joe Borrego,
Lee Scott, Harvey Mullen,
Charlie Duke,
Norm Munson,
Dan Newsler,
John McKillop.
they're looking down. They're going to support us in this great concert. Thanks.
Okay. On the risers at 3:15. Let's go. In front.
Front four.
For the past 3 days or so, all the rehearsals, Fitz has been playing every chance he gets Men of Harlech, because that's always been a favorite. And we've had a lot of fun with it. One of the funniest things that's happened is we're doing the sound check before the reunion concert. And Fitz had been playing Men of Harlech on the piano every chance he got. And finally, I think Bill got a little ticked and was, we were getting ready for the concert and he told him to knock it off. We're getting ready to sing Battle Hymn, and Ruth Ann Schimpf sits down at the piano, and she's going to do the accompaniment for Battle Hymn. And when Bill turns his back, Fitz leans over and he plays Men of Harlech on the piano. Bill's ears went up. I think they turned red.
we're here to serve.
What happened, the first thing is, it's your turn, because you've been the featured focus, okay? So I'm gonna say bow, okay? It's gonna be like this. Boom. And you'll go down, and then just come down about one. Here we go. Army goes rolling along. Bow. And up. Okay, use your peripheral vision. Let the forehead come down. Just go down as far as is comfortable. And come back up, keeping your eyes open so you can kind of see on either side. Let's practice that one more time. Ready? Good?
Duty, honor, and country. Those three hallowed words reverently dictate what you ought to be, what you can be, and what cadets at this place will be.
Bravo! Bravo!
This has been a tremendous pleasure for us to work with you. Amen. And I'm really looking forward to making music with you all.
Your specialty groups start at 6:15. Don't miss them. They're great. They finish by 7 o'clock. The concert itself begins at 7:30. You've got a program. Before that concerto begins, take yourselves over to that parking lot and be lined up. Once the defilé begins, get yourselves in your lines.
All right. Leads and tenors singing, they keep the music ringing. Baritones and basses, they fill the missing spaces. All you see is smiling faces when it's my time in Dixieland.
But when those brown-skinned gals start calling you honey, you'll be a-sailing from that shore, a-singing, ooh, sail away, ooh, sail away. I said, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 what I need, all I really need is good love. Give me that good, good love. Good love. Every night and day. Good love. All I need is love. Good love. Every night and day. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. Here we go. Thanks. I hope you enjoy the show that's coming.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to picturesque Trophy Point on the Hudson River. On behalf of the Military Academy Superintendent, Lieutenant General Buster Hagenbeck, I'd like to welcome you to this concert by the United States Military Academy Concert Band and alumni from the Cadet Glee Club. So sit back and enjoy the concert. of music that was written for musicians here at West Point. Lieutenant Colonel Holton wanted to pick a transitional tune so that the alumni of the Cadet Glee Club could come in and perform. He chose Steadfast Leadership by Dwayne Milburn. It was commissioned by the class of 1956 for their 50th anniversary. Steadfast Leadership.
July 4th, 1776, and the Declaration of Independence is my birth certificate.
The bloodlines of the world run in my veins, for I offered freedom to the oppressed.
I am many things to many people. I am the nation.
I am 302 million living souls and ghosts of millions who have died for me.
Point class of 1986, is our Association of Graduates Project Officer. And Mary Ellen came on board in late May and has done everything to pull this project together. She has confirmed all of our buildings, she's arranged all the support, logistical from registration, she's helped with the website, she's helped, you name it in this project, she has had her hands on it and she has done a wonderful job of it. But she is incredibly efficient, she's full of energy, she has great ideas, she knows how to get stuff done and follow through. She is so good.
Thoughts on the concert, yay or nay?
I thought it was exceptional. I thought it was phenomenal. The audience loved it. I had high expectations and you guys exceeded every one of them. I thought it was tremendous.
Has anybody seen our girl? Who's Susie? Oh, what a girl! Not so classy as fair lassie. For the chassis we went from me today, for all the boys to see. We were raised a family, a boy for you, a girl for me. Can't you see how happy we will be? You know, we will serenade our Louis with harps and voice shall rise, and we'll pass and be forgotten with the rest.
I don't think we'll have much difficulty getting the next concert approved after what happened tonight. I think tonight proved to the Academy that this is something they can't ignore. It's too powerful a force. We're too good a group of people, and we're more enthusiastic than anybody else at this whole doggone place. So that's my final thoughts on what happened here at West Point tonight.
Bill's turn. Bill's turn. Your turn.
I've had the best time I've had in the last 15 years. I've been able to see a lot of old friends and spend some time with some spectacular music. And kind of as a part-time deal, I've been taking some of the videos and some photographs, and it's given me an insight to a lot of the people. And probably most important, the insight of how people feel and how big of an impact this has made on a lot of lives. Some of the music, they can't even do the interview until the guys get choked up as they describe how much it makes them feel and how much they appreciate each other. So this has been really quite a time of my life.
Am I too close?
No.
That isn't what I have to say. But I would have to say that of all the years that I've ever done anything with the Glee Club, this was unquestionably the best I've ever heard them sing. And it was like, it was like just the 30 or 40 or however many years were gone for that hour we were on stage. So it touched me right in my heart.